Welcome to another episode of the Strategies for the Workplace podcast. Just a quick reminder that the book from which these articles are taken is now available on Amazon. And now, onto this week's article. Conway's Law. You may wonder why an institution is organized the way it is, say divided into 3 geographic areas, or into a 2-product company, with one group and culture based around each product. The answer may be simple and by design, in that it just made sense to arrange things this way. On the other hand, it may be helpful to recognize that communication and culture can strongly influence how an organization evolves. Conway's Law states that organizations design systems that mirror their communication structure. The pattern is named after computer programmer Melvin Conway, who said, "Any organization that designs a system will produce a design whose structure is a copy of the organization's communication structure." The point is that in order to design or operate something, stakeholders must communicate effectively, and organizational structures reflect social boundaries and communication patterns. Let's apply this a bit. Let's say you have a product widget A, and you want to create another widget B. Or you have a team that develops products and you want to stand up a new team to provide customization services. Or you have a group based in one city and you want to start a branch office in another. In general, distinct communities and cultures will develop, perhaps because people of a certain common temperament self-select where they want to work, or people bond over facing a common challenge. Maybe there are distinct logistical characteristics at play, such as traveling often, operating on a certain time zone, or folks in the group tasked with a specific activity tending to spend a lot of time communicating with each other. No matter the cause, sub-communities emerge, each with a distinct style. Over time, the larger organization will tend to subdivide along these lines. This is not a good or a bad thing. Rather, this is something that simply happens. You should examine your organization, observe how it is organized, expect that each subcommunity will have a distinct style and communication pattern. If you are creating a new activity, anticipate that there will be an impulse to create a new subunit. If this is not what you want, you may be able to resist the tendency of the organization to reflect separate groups by investing in creating a common culture, perhaps through regular contact, uniform and inclusive communication loops, etc. For example, some franchise companies work very hard at creating an identical experience at every location. The point is that common challenges and regular communication with an organizational subgroup will tend to cause the overall organization structure to subdivide by subgroup. At a minimum, recognize it. If it's not what you want, you have an uphill battle to overcome the tendency.